Time magazine has named U.S. President Barack Obama as its Person of the Year, calling him an architect of this new America. The president was reelected to a second term in November, beating out Republican challenger Mitt Romney. Earlier, we spoke to managing editor Rick Stengel about why the magazine made its pick.
It is really a historic reelection on the part of President Obama. No president in 75 years has actually been elected with unemployment this high, or reelected with unemployment this high. Not since Franklin Delano Roosevelt has a president won more than 50% of the vote in 2 consecutive elections. And this all happened with incredibly difficult economic headwinds. And what we're seeing is really a kind of realignment of the voters in America and what pollsters call a coalition of the ascendant, minorities, Hispanics, college-educated women. Obama got a huge percentage of those numbers, and that is what led him to victory over Mitt Romney. But what you saw, and what I saw with President Obama, having interviewed him many times before, there's a new feeling of confidence, a new feeling that I think he's talking from the heart more about the things that he really believes in, the things that he wants to accomplish in a second term. Remember, he will never have to run for office again. He will never have to have his name at the end of an ad saying, I approve this message. And I think he really wants to build for the future. He talks about the seeds that he's planting now will yield dividends many, many years to come. And I think he's thinking about his legacy.
Rick Stengel there is the managing editor. Well, other people considered for the honor, Malala Yousafzai, who survived that attack by the Taliban for advocating equal access to education for girls, the Apple CEO, Tim Cook, the Egyptian president, Mohamed Morsi, the scientist, Fabioli Gianotti. So I asked you over on Twitter what you thought about all this and whether or not you thought that this honor was deserved for President Barack Obama. And here's what some of you said. Sarah Yassine tweets, not a fan of it going to heads of state. Think Time should use that slot to draw attention to folks that usually go unnoticed. Yahya Lababidi says, in another eventful year on the world stage, Obama is a baffling choice. What history did he make affect? When will his honeymoon end? Randa Habib likes Time's choice, tweeting, well-deserved because he remained a man capable of shedding tears. Farouz disagrees, saying, what exactly has he done to deserve Person of the Year? I'd pick the Newtown staff who died for their students over Barack Obama. Send me your thoughts on Twitter @Hala Garani.